we had the Peterson labs on Wednesday. I live in town.
You have no feedback on it?
I got no feedback until just 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
So probably no one else is probably even using Office products besides him.
I can see people using Word and Excel. I know Winfrey uses Excel a lot. So yeah, it's something to take a look at. If Al was confused, then I can help throw some language behind it to get them on the right track.
Doing that on both, I come down, I've been stepping out. I understood. I agree.
We got there with a shot, your chicken tires out.
Well, they're all over town.
Hey, take that gavel away, can't breathe.
Is it that time?
Because I quit studying.
Oh, it is.
We're going to call this meeting to order. Everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Matthew, please call the roll.
Gallagher.
Here.
Callaghan.
Here.
Jacoby.
Present.
Showers. Here. Freeman.
Okay, let the record reflect that we do have a quorum. I will entertain an approval of expenditures in the minutes and under the consent agenda. Go ahead.
Just before we do that, everybody should have in front of them an updated agenda as well as an updated expense approval report and also a court report which didn't make it into the packet. Any questions before you consider the consent agenda? What you have in front of you is what you'll be approved.
And I just want to throw in that the personnel changes are a little bit further back than they normally are. I also provided the personnel report coming out of Personnel Committee from last Thursday. So the approval of the consent agenda also includes the personnel agenda.
Okay, Patrick, for our record, would you please sign the report from the Personnel Committee and date it?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll get that signed for you.
Great. Is there a motion after you look
I
at
move
it?
we approve the amended the consent agenda with the amendments.
Second. Okay. Anybody have any statements, questions? All right, clerk call the roll.
Gallagher.
Yes.
Callaghan.
Yes.
Jacoby.
Yes.
Showers.
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes. Okay. We put, you see that with the expenditures, we have a large amount of expenditures this time. So everybody should take note of that. And also under the mayor's comments, we're recognizing Linda Jacoby tonight. Linda, I'm assuming this is your 18th year?
Yes.
Okay. So we've got brownies and water for everybody, and we're going to do that. John, would you please stand, and Linda, you can stand also, please.
Okay.
So this is a certificate of appreciation presented to you, Linda Jacoby. Appreciation is presented to you in recognition of the outstanding service and dedication to the community as Alderman of Ward 1 of Pleasant Valley. During your years of service, Alderman Jacoby demonstrated a strong commitment to improving the lives of residents and advocating for the betterment of our city. The city of Pleasant Valley is grateful for her hard work and dedication. We wish her all the best in her future endeavors. You're welcome.
We appreciate you staying on last year when we came into office, and wish you very well in your, I hope, retirement. All right. Any public comments? Okay. Alderman comments.
It was a pleasure working with you in the brief time I have had. I wish you nothing but the best in your many retirements.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Any old business we need to deal with? Okay. No city attorneys, no engineers. Let's go down to administration committees.
I provided a written report. I don't believe I had anything to add tonight, so unless there were questions, that was it for me.
Okay. Fire department, Chief.
Well, I do not have a written report, but I do want to, if some of you aren't aware of an incident we had at the fire station with a door that was open on the fire truck at the time it was exiting the building. It did cause damage to the garage door railing and the building as well. I think Chris obviously now is involved, and he can probably tell you more, or he'll probably have something to say about it as well when he speaks about it. But, it was definitely an unfortunate incident. So we've done kind of written it up and did a performance improvement plan for the individual, and we'll just go on from there. The other thing I have is our, you might notice on April 26th through May 3rd, the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation is doing call an event that we are turning the fire stations red with our lighting. We're actually just going to do our 9/11 memorial will be, all the lighting will be red throughout that time. And they're asking so we'll get some pictures done. They're asking for pictures to be submitted. So it should look really good.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Police department, Jared.
So I have two real quick things. The fiscal year 2027 Blue Shield grant, it's going to open up in June or July-ish. I have already got us pre-approved for the Blue Shield City. Once again, it was a lot less painful than it was last time. But so we're already approved, and so when that comes out, I'll get your approval to apply for it again. Don't know the amount yet, but it is 100% paid for grant, so it'll be nothing we'll be out of pocket for.
And do you have any ideas of what you want to submit for?
Yeah, we'll need a couple in-car computers. There's also, none of our cars have their scanners you can get, so you can just scan the back of the driver's license and it auto-populates it in there for you to run them.
Oh, that's
That'll save a
helpful.
lot of time. There's something else, I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, I've done a couple things.
Okay.
Can't use it on any firearms or ammunition. So that's why I was really wanting to upgrade our firearms, but
How old are the firearms?
we got these right when Gordon Abraham got here. 2016, I think, so 10 years old. But we'll upgrade to red dots. That's the new thing, they're a lot more accurate. You can definitely tell on the range who's got a red dot and who doesn't, because groupings are a lot tighter. So
I use them.
yeah. So that's one thing that we'll probably do for capital purchases next year, maybe.
Are your current firearms compatible with red dot sights?
Yes. The Gen 6s, these are Gen 5s. The Gen 6s just came out.
Okay.
The only other thing I have is you have the mutual aid agreement with Kansas City PD for the FIFA World Cup. They really don't need this, but they just wanted to blanket again because last year or the year before, the legislature passed a statewide mutual aid. So all I have to do is request mutual aid. Anybody from the state can come and help. So they even made it to where Kansas folks to come across Missouri state line, because obviously Kansas City butts right up next to Kansas. So they just added another layer to be protected. This has not gone through our legal, but it is going out to every other police department, about 300 agencies that's coming to help Kansas City. So I know their legal has gone through it.
Okay.
Like I said, we're protected anyway, but this is just an extra layer. And then there was a draft copy in your packet for an agreement with Kansas City 2026. That's the organization that all this money, all the information, that organization is putting this together for Kansas City. So we will actually get paid for our overtime through this 2026, or the Kansas City 2026.
So you would be submitting your time, a copy of your timesheets to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Our pay stub, probably. So that was another thing I wanted to make sure that it was okay for us to participate in off-duty with Kansas City, either at the match or we'll be at the Fan Fest, which is down there at the War.
At the what?
The War.
Okay.
War One Museum.
Okay.
So one of the two sites, that's where we'll be. But we'll be with the Kansas City officer the whole time we're there. So they'll take the report, they'll do all the evidence if we get into anything. So anyway, that is not complete yet, that agreement with Kansas City 2026. So as soon as we get that, I will forward it to you guys. It's coming up. So it'll be pretty quick. That's
Okay.
all I have.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I have a question. This is more about the cadets. How are the trainees doing in police academy? Or,
They didn't make it through our hiring process.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
We had 3 in the process and 1 made it.
oh, wow.
But he's the one who already had experience, so he's already on the road on his own. So
Okay, thank you.
the other 2 didn't.
We have a bill for consideration for housing of prisoners with Caldwell County.
Yep.
Is this a new agreement or is this just an update?
We have been taking prisoners up there. We just haven't had an agreement. So this is a new one.
Okay, cool.
We've used them for pretty much DWIs or any domestic. We'll take them up there. It is a haul, but those people need to go to jail. So Clay County is taking our prisoners again.
They are or they not?
They are.
Okay.
But the thing with Clay County is the 24-hour hold is an automatic $500 pop. So it would be worth our time to take our 24-hour holds to Caldwell County. It saves about $350. So
How far is it up there?
It'll take probably 35, 40 minutes. And we've been told if it's, 4 o'clock in the morning is probably a good time to take them up there. It's usually pretty quiet, 4 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't do it at 10 o'clock in the evening.
I've got another.
Go ahead.
What's the status on the flock cameras? Do we have them all yet?
Nope, there were still 2 down. They are giving us a credit on this next year go around. So it wasn't supposed to be paid, and somehow that they got paid prior administration. Because I told them not to pay it until all the cameras were up, and then we'll start the year. But it was paid, which is okay. So in May, I believe,
So
we'll start our 2-year.
So, but the ones we have, they're not working yet?
Well, we didn't know they were available, so we never used them. Because I was under the assumption that I had to pay.
Right.
So then we started looking into it, and I can't remember why we found out it hadn't been. It had been up and running the whole time.
They give you a timeline?
No. We've been in email for the last 8 months, probably.
Yeah, I think you were going on with that when I came in.
First it was parts, and then I hadn't heard anything for a while, so I emailed them again. And then I don't think they looked into anything. They said the sites needed to be changed. So then they sent me new sites, and they're exact same spot that they were going to be in. And so I said, yep, they're approved. Have been for a while. And so that was at least 2 months ago. And they're still not up.
Okay. Next thing, how about your speed limit
Yep.
signs?
We were gonna do this Friday. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be here Friday, so we're gonna do those tomorrow. They're ready to go. We just have to put them on hold.
Right, okay. There's, there is, a couple times a day, there is one specific speeder going up and down North Brookside about 50
I
miles
was
an hour.
told that.
I already attacked him on it.
And don't use the word attack.
No, politely.
I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll at least get one of those up, try to tomorrow, if it's not raining.
hopefully tomorrow's not going to. Tomorrow, Wednesday, should be a Thursday morning. All right, that's all I have. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. Sarah?
You should have my monthly report in front of you. That was on me. I did not turn it in to Matt on time.
Thank you.
Do you have any highlights of the report? Like if you wanted to point anything out to us?
No.
No?
Whole bunch of numbers, Matt, or Matt. Sorry, I just like on Matt. Patrick's like, don't even talk. You love numbers. Fine.
You're still thinking about going outside, aren't you?
I am. That sun is just like beaming in.
Okay, Chris.
In my report, I provided you with, so far, I've completed the 2 largest, most time-consuming code books that we're getting ready to adopt, the 2018 International Building Code and 2018 International Residential Code. The process involved going through, obviously, both of those books. What we did for, and this was in regard to creating the additions, deletions, and amendments, paired that with what we did in 2012 as kind of like a cheat sheet, if you will, because that then correlates with our city ordinances under chapter 500 that deal with all kinds of building code stuff. And also perused through North Kansas City, Liberty, and Kearney's exact additions, deletions, and alterations, or amendments, I'm sorry. And pretty painstakingly, takes a lot of time. Those cities had 6 to 8 people working on it. It's I was trying to be real precise and obviously getting it right on the money. I don't think I've missed anything. There are some future questions that I'll have going forward on some things outside of those two books. That may even require some legal interpretation. The mayor and I have already spoke about that. The goal to be to compile all that information. I say all that, it's not pages and stuff, but to get it all on paper one time, submitted, and have the review done, to help with cost. Some of the stuff is just where you have to insert numbers. I don't care what city you are internationally. If you adopt any of these international code books, you obviously have to plug in your jurisdiction name. There's certain measurements, sewer depth. There's wind speed and snow load charts that you have to reference in order to enforce for buildings being built. And there's some other items. So what I have for you on those secondary pages, if you had a chance to read it, you'll see where it flows through the building code. Then it goes into residential. And you'll see on the first page, you'll see where it has mostly the building items, explanation of stuff related to permit, what's exempt, what's not. Then it goes in lightly to electrical, gas, and the like. And those are electrical. I think I mentioned a while back that the building code book and the residential code book both have plumbing, electrical, mechanical items in it. But then you also have plumbing, fuel gas, which is essentially your mechanical, and your electrical individually as books that have even more information on it. That's the stuff that's to come. The books that I went through, the building code book and the residential code book, they're 4 or 5 inches thick. Those subsequent books on plumbing and the like, they're only ½ inch thick. So information wise, it's way more condensed, and I'll be able to review those and get that information to you much sooner. Then it's up to you guys whether you want to approve, review, if you feel necessary, what I've submitted here for building and residential, and then approve and implement those, or if you want to wait until the others are done and do it all at once. And I don't know if that's a question. Lindsay as well.
I will, I would prefer to take it up with her and get back if we are going to adopt them, what you've got done already. We'll do it at the next meeting.
Sure.
How's that?
Yeah, and it'll affect, of course, anything coming in from now going, well, from the time of approval, obviously going forward, which some of the stuff we have on the plate right now, the Stewart Road projects and what we received for a house to be built on the lot where the house burned on Pleasant Valley Road. Those are, those will be under the 2012 yet. But anything obviously going forward would have to be approved, would be on the 2018.
I know you talk to people about the work on the 2018 is what they've submitted on that Pleasant Valley Road project. That should be a compliance of 2018 as well.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. And, well, I guess the other project was. Does anybody have any questions on that? The second paragraph deals with we had a situation, you might recall, was the duplex build on Fulton, and question on the 30-foot front setback from the street. Collectively, between myself and the Planning and Zoning Adjustment Board, Alderman Callaghan was in the meeting. Alex Toy was part of it, even though he was in Australia, running around with the kangaroos. But it was determined by that board that due to confusion about the way that measuring process was written in our codes, that they approved that setback as it stands, or as built, as we speak. But I was tasked and asked to clarify going forward. So I came up with that last paragraph, but I think we're still under review.
Yeah, and I think, I'll give you a little bit of input, that there's still, the way that he submitted it, there's still a little bit of gray area in my mind, because I want my wife to be able to come up and pick up that and understand where the setback's gonna be measured from. Because it's not crystal clear in what we currently have. And what you submitted, I think is close. But if we take the or out of there, as you say, front property line or front edge of the access easement.
And that's kind of, it probably should have made, it could have been maybe worded different where I put or otherwise referred to as.
I think if we go 30 feet from the property line, as noted on the lot survey, which is required.
Plot sheet.
Yeah, plot sheet, because that's required when they submit. You should have a copy of that when they submit the plans. So it should be relatively simple at that point, because that's on that plan. And when they start laying how they're gonna build something out on that lot, they should know by that. That's their starting point.
Yeah, and we would have to have a process though where we're able to verify that their plot is correct, which would. So in terms of in the industry or in the court, the judge won't accept anything unless it's from an engineer, architect, or a surveyor. The simple way I think to handle that is to go with our ordinance as it's written on submittal for a permit application, that a plot sheet must accompany that. And then, but secondarily, that plot sheet is sealed and stamped with a seal from an architect, engineer, or surveyor. And then I think, unless you guys feel otherwise, that you can hang your hat on that it's accurate.
And I would totally agree with that. So if you remove that or after the front edge of the easement.
Yes.
So if you just go from the property line stating that, so can you write that up, and then we can look at getting chapter 400 amended to add that and have it at the next meeting?
Certainly can. And just so you know, just like it states currently in that different font at the beginning of front yards, where it says front yards, the front yards in these districts shall have a minimum depth not less than 30 feet. That's currently how it's defined in the ordinance. So then, like it says, I was going to add that second part. I'll tweak it to match what we just said.
Yeah, and I think after the 30 feet, comma, measured from the front property line as noted on a certified or stamped lot plat or lot survey.
Yeah.
And that should, and also put that in front, because that's in the definition area, or is that just in the R1 area? Because I know there's a definitions area.
So where it states, we would have to put, include in the definitions that either the front lot line or however we want to word it. For that
I would, in the
clarification.
definitions, I would try to word it the same,
Right,
and then
Yeah.
also have it in the R1 section of
Yeah.
the front yard, so it's in both places, and then have that written up and have the attorneys look at it and see if we can get it to approve at the next board meeting, so we don't have to do this again.
yeah, then it's, I don't think, once we do that process, I don't think there'd be any question on specifically how it's measured. And I don't know, I'd like to also change where, when you go to the different zoning districts throughout each one of them, where it says front yard setback, that they all have that definition, and they don't say, refer to R1, refer to R1, refer to R1, because it forces anybody, if somebody's looking up C1 and wants to know the front yard setback,
They gotta be clear.
they have to go to R1.
But I think when you write this up, it needs to be in definitions, and then it needs to be in R1, R2, R3,
All of them,
R4, C1, C3.
yeah, M1, M2, all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that can all be done, because it's gonna be the same definition, the same wording, it's just gonna be added in six places instead of one or two.
For sure.
Very good.
All right.
Because it'll be cheaper if we do it all at once,
Yes.
rather than,
And then, I mean, there's some other changes that need to be done, some of the stuff that, we could nail them down or as needed, or as we go further into the process. And then we'll have a question. One of the questions too will be for Lindsay. Lindsay is the
Lauber
logger,
attorney.
building codes.
She's a
Yeah.
specialist.
Yeah. We will have questions regarding, we talked about any of the enforcement of property maintenance codes, which that'll be, because I can promise you that I can go to any house in town tomorrow and find a property maintenance code violation. Not that we seek them out, but
Like what?
healing pain on the eave, gutter disconnected, yeah, that book covers. We, just for the record, Tom and Jerry, that firm, told us as a class 4 city, it couldn't be enforced. But then supposedly, there was another opinion that said it could be enforced. So anyway, that's down the road. Does anybody have any questions about any of that?
I don't think so.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Thank
Very
you.
good.
And Joya is not,
She'll be here after.
okay, thank you. Anything out of personnel or finance?
There's a report on personnel that was placed on your desk. At the bottom of the consent agenda for personnel, there were 3 items that were listed. The compensation study, the outcome of that, we received a quoted proposal from an HR contractor who created an a la carte style options for compensation practices. After discussion, administration and personnel are gathering priorities of the 8 options, creating a recommendation. We will share those at the next board meeting. Additionally, at ADP, there are many manual, paper-driven processes required for payroll that Assistant City Clerk Lisa discussed. It created inefficiencies, a lot of manual steps, and introduction of errors. There are options. The administrative staff is working to clearly outline the problem, identify benefits that ADP would provide, encode using our existing software, and then if there are any third-party options or any third option to consider for improving that automation workflow. Again, nothing finalized, more to come at the next meeting. And then fire department visitor policy, fire department chief approached HR to create a policy to meet the needs of the department. Through discussion, personnel committee recommends approval. And then there is one topic that the personnel committee met under closed session, and we would like to discuss with the full board tonight as well. I know we have a couple other reasons to go into closed session. Do we want to do it all in one?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. The one we want to discuss will include the police chief, and it will be under subsection 1. And I believe the subsection, so we have 2 topics to discuss, one for personnel, one not. I believe both of them will fall under 610-021, subsection 1, legal.
I think so too.
Okay.
So you want to make a motion to go?
Yeah.
I'll second that.
I move to go into closed session under 610-021 for the first half, including the police chief, and then dismissing the police chief to discuss the second item, also under subsection 1.
Second.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Halligan,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
He is always calling. You should try being downstairs with him all the time. It's long. Okay. I have to get my papers from.
Say, you like it?
A martini, some
Please
drinks.
grab, chocolate and water and whatever else you need.
Chris, I don't want to bring in my topic at work and really don't want to. At the same time. I'm working on it, being done by next week.
You need to.
Yeah, right, I mean, that makes sense. You're not having brownies? I mean, you're gonna be the
Oh, we
brownies.
will.
I'm getting my,
Nobody wants to.
I'm gonna be the first, getting all my ducks in. It's not like I did bring every decision.
Point of not eating the brownies all week long.
Who made the brownies?
Right.
That could change. You don't take brownies
And they-
downstairs from strangers.
And they do have weed.
I mean, it's possible. I don't take
Messy.
brownies.
I put extra chocolate in it, so they're messy.
A little too. We're doing a test.
Is there any molasses cookies in there?
No, I haven't made any since the party.
I ate about 20 of them.
Jim,
It was a
Yes.
cheat day.
my dad,
Yeah.
my son, and his.
I have those there.
Oh, that's not really good. That's a great photo.
Isn't that a great
Did
photo?
you have that tonight?
Yeah, you have to put that in frame.
These are very good. These are very good.
And these are great.
Throw it at her.
You still told me to be quiet, so I pick up the bag and I
Plate
dump on
first.
that. I was gonna say you can use like, I don't care, come here. Think that's gonna bother me, I'm a firefighter. Oh, I forget to wash my hands half the time.
Right before I something stupid.
Put them on you.
No, we got the gloves today.
Well, I'm gonna like take the gloves off, just call up, you bag chips, like, oh, I should probably wash my hands before I. Oh, well, I have gloves on.
Yeah, probably. That's awesome.
These taste a little funny.
Uh-huh.
Taste a little funny.
The girls made brownies this weekend, they were.
I need a couple of milk now.
Thick.
I when I have something like that, I want a big tall glass of ice cold milk.
I want it, but it's not worth it.
No. No.
Jared had to go room it for all of us, one session.
It's exhausting. I told him, I want to go upstairs.
She's like, try working in the fire station with us.
If we're in a fight, the whole station is just quiet the whole day. Like, who's gonna give in? He will, I assure you, he will never give in. Like, I thought I was stubborn.
Oh.
No.
I don't have to say anything, but build, you build.
That's fine.
It seems like they don't care right now. It's fine. I'll bring it up next meeting, because
Hey,
by
chief,
then,
this would be good when we're gonna buy an electric chainsaw. That would've been a good schmooze in there.
No,
Would've been fine,
not, not a good time.
Now, what else is going on? They haven't heard about that. I'm trying to remember.
I mean, I'm waiting on the number anyway.
I'm over that.
I'll call that guy tomorrow.
I got the little chainsaw.
Make some money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that one. I don't know.
Dean asked me about putting rock in around that house.
What else have you made?
Hmm.
He said, Chief, mention anything to you? No, I haven't heard that one.
No, we talked about,
It's
cause
printing
it gets,
in our
you know, when
container
they,
now.
it gets a mess over there and it's,
Yes.
that would
How do
be,
you
just like,
print?
we could just put like some
Prints it
edging
in
around
place.
there, you know, and then,
I'll show you
and
this together.
like that
Yeah, well, this one
thick,
comes with
we would
pins
want
and
the,
everybody
like the rock
screws
that
this
you have out by
forward,
the
this
air
is like-
conditioners.
Around the air conditioner.
So
Yeah,
it's
takes a long
heavy, so it won't wash
Well,
out.
hang
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that would be
Yes,
great.
honey?
I should have poured a pad around it when they built the
They're
building.
doing makeup right now. Nails.
But yeah, we'll fix it up.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I don't know, maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday.
Oh, whatever, I was just,
Hey, I'll call her back on video chat.
yeah, they get a couple
No,
days
so
of
this
the
is
drill on it,
printing
a
right
couple
now.
days in a row, it gets.
So this gun will be
Getting
like
messy.
this. That's for Ryan.
Well, we saw when we did this
So like, I'm already now, right now,
SCBA,
I broke it down into colors, so I want.
you saw where it was blown out.
There's also,
I'm going to live right now.
not to,
Just be
Following
done
up
by
fire
8 o'clock.
station,
Sorry,
there's
sorry.
probably
And
use
then
some
later, I
like,
gotta press RAM, which is
some,
like the handrail.
asphalt patch. There's a couple of holes,
You
you know, just so it doesn't get worse.
She goes, what
Kind of
are you
right on that curve,
Parking lot?
yeah, on the east side, on the east side of the parking lot. Like
It
where,
is, but it goes slower, like.
kind of where the apron,
line, looks like you just picked up like a.
by the front door, you know, where the apron, where the curve kind of turns around there. They're just kind of a,
That radius.
yeah, they're just kind of a spot. I mean,
Cheer.
people don't really drive there, I guess it's probably just from freezing and thawing.
Kids couldn't live it for 3 days.
Yeah, we just bought
They
20 bags, 30 bags.
both love country western museums.
And I don't know if you
So
do,
they
Well, we
went
bought-
down to Houston.
any crack
Ryan
seal
declared that Gizmo watch.
might help too.
Right?
Get a few more years out of it.
Then this he had a shot bag, spring break.
Well, this is a new one.
Hi, buddy. And this new hotel was just been built. It was like $51. Because they were open, soft open.
Wait, are you guys not being supervised?
They stayed there for 4 days.
Whose fingernail polish do you have?
Oh, boy.
You're clearly in a.
Oh, I hear someone.
Yep.
She'll go to nail polish. Oh, my daughter's friend.
Busted.
She's 11. Her friend does nails.
Right.
Like legit, sticks on the fake nail, is like
Clear
the
to
clear plastic one.
I wondered. Show me your fingernails.
Good for her.
Oh,
I mean, there was some going on there.
Are your
I
toenails?
came home and she was like, hey, like, how are my nails? They were amazing. I'm like, girl, what he's doing
Alright,
was that
really
really
good
what
okay.
the nail salon tech does for me when I'm like, that's
Okay.
crooked. You see it's crooked? And they have to say, speak English, liars. I know you hear me. Like, it's crooked. But she's like, Mom, I need money.
So this printer,
She
well,
goes, I'm coming home to get some money. I'm like, what for? I'm like, who are you paying? And she's like, paying Abby. She didn't.
hey, got
Like, how much does she charge him? She goes, well, she's like $10 for the supplies, and like, I could tip her. Okay.
Okay, we're good there.
You guys are failures over here on this household, because you need to be making the money. They cost me $40. Clearly, your friends have it going on. You're ready to run outside to find some freaking job.
So this printer that we bought, it also has an attachment head where it will laser engrave the edge. And it's tough.
See if I can get my blood sugar while I'm going.
Somebody used to make So she even went and bought, she ended up buying like a $10,000 bracer.
Oh,
And she had so many
she
exporters, she closed the whole business. Then she
It
had
has
an
an
attachment, it has an attachment, she put a pin in it, and it will draw. See, Houston's like, oh, okay, so it's like a cricket. She goes, kind of, like a mixture, but yeah, it's bad.
And it'll cut stickers and vinyl and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a cricket. Yeah, just get rid of the cricket.
We
We
bought it with,
But it cuts wood, but it's a really thin plywood.
I know, this is good idea.
You can only use like, I think basswood. Yeah. It's not worth it. I cut little baby bears.
But no, I traded
Always
it
that
for
way.
that Flashforge printer. And I just fell in love with it. She knows more about it than I do. And we were gone for like 4 days and she's just like, next time, like, what do you rodeo? No, 10. I said,
See, how much does it cost you to print? Because I'm hearing
And
it's
they said they
pennies.
need to see me. Like this driver that I'm trying for Ryan, which I'll send it to my son. And it estimates like less than $13.
You know, we took off last weekend.
So it gives you an estimate of how much it
if
costs
you
to
install the
read
spring,
the-
yeah, you get a charge for it a lot.
Yeah, we went down, so.
And inject your cells out.
Lunch.
We're not
So
putting
my
the
niece
basic
that come in
but,
from
Yeah,
Illinois,
not right now. But you have.
I don't know why, but I thought, you know.
No, I've seen a lot of like really good
Like each
candy
other now.
household
I
ones
need
they
to
print.
let Justin have.
Well, and like Julie, my friend, I already have my first speakers for sale, and Julie runs the entire women pickleball,
And that's.
organization. And she's been wanting to like have stuff made for like giveaways or send home with these people that are paying for these clinics to come in and play like 3-day clinics and learn pickleball, learn church trade.
But I got her too, so.
And so there's these, bag holders that are signed for the chain link fence.
Oh, and then
Your
she-
bag.
she can be-
Okay,
And
so like.
there's this phone holder.
Justin.
Yeah, there's this phone holder that's designed to sit over the net, the top of the net, that's sit at like 45 degrees. Then you can sit your phone and turn the camera on one way or the other and it'll film
It was hard for me to be.
your game. And she wants to make it into little pickleball paddles for kitchen. She works with,
I want to hear.
her company anyway. Because you know, people do stuff this way, so.
Yeah, I mean, I told this one girl for pins, I was like, hey, she said try lattes or whatever, she like, bam, printed out these little latte cups and put them all over the girls' pins.
Little things take their time.
Right. Well, I've seen a lot of coin ducks now, and then real ducks.
I printed Ryan, 3D Darth Vader duck. All black.
And Shane and I have been like, because he has some kind of system for video games, and he says that something hooks to it, like you could
So did you tell her
connect
that
it or whatever. And I was like,
Michelle?
cool story. This is the first time he's ever used a computer since graduation, right? We have that. So, and it's a video game. And then me, I'm very techy, but not techy.
Yeah.
You know.
Enough to be dangerous, but not enough to get her down with it.
Yeah. Enough to like.
I've watched more YouTube in the last like week than I think I ever have. Just like on how to, like, so with this new computer, the new printer, like, if you get something you're not really sure, it's like, oh, watch a link. So it bounces to a YouTube video or their link, their how-to online stuff, and it breaks it down, photos, videos, recordings, like, it's, all right, cool. And it's like, and if you wanted to do this, you can do
Was
this.
he so scared to like break it?
Well, and it's got built-in AI. So like yesterday, I was trying to print the dinosaurs for Aaron's daughter's birthday. It, like, for some reason, I put 4, I put 2 little ones and the big one, and it had an auto-populate. For some reason, 2 of the little ones, one of its heads didn't connect right, it popped off. And when it did, the sensors caught it and it shut this machine down until it was removed. Oh, and then once it was removed, you're like, okay, the bed's clear. It restarted up and finished the print. Then the other one, like, I don't know what happened with it, its head got like off shift. Because I think it came like they didn't stay fused with a little bit of stitches. So like when it was moving, like their heads were jiggling.
those people that sell those, like the dragons.
Yeah, I
Make
made
a
a
fortune
huge
at Sheraton.
dragon. I made a huge dragon for Mackenzie's birthday before I left on Saturday, and I'm gonna make her another one on the bigger one.
So you're saying so the colors don't blend, so like the ones I have, that I bought from like.
Some do,
vendor.
no, some do, like, we printed this, case, was the first thing we printed on the printer for one of Patrick's tools for his IT stuff. And it print its name, Flat Flapper's the device that goes in blue, and then it filled it around it with black. With the new printer, it'll automatically switch colors. With my other printer, in order to change it, it'll get to a point and then be like, okay, I need filament change, and then I have to change the filament, and then it blends it. But then you can
So the
also
new
buy.
one you have now does.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you can also buy filament that's multicolored, like Crystal's bought rainbow.
Probably what it is, because the dragons are rainbow. Rainbow colored, what was it, dark? It was.
I am
This
so
big of
excited.
dragons. I mean, it was like a 12-pack of TikTok.
And like the bamboo printer that we got, like has an integrated program of like hundreds of thousands of already designed things. That you can go and pick your colors, you can change, move, edit, make color bigger, move around, make copies of, like, and this morning I learned how to copy individual parts from one file back to my computer in the file form I needed it individually. And I was able to print a whole set of stuff on the little printer. So I had both printers printing today for the majority of the day for Ryan.
Oh, I thought you traded the little printer.
No.
You upgraded.
We just
got it.
bought another one, yeah.
Sorry, put tinted moisturizer on.
But my plan is to create, tags with my company logo on it, number. And so every AC and stuff I work on, I'll hang it right below the name tag on the unit.
Or you can put a magnet on the back.
Yeah, well, and I could make magnet ones here inside. But to hang it below the tag on the outside unit,
But wouldn't it be, if you go back?
I could buy the type of plastic that's UV rated and all that.
Oh, sure.
And there's one show that we went.
No, I've just seen a
guys
lot
are
of like.
texting all the time and they're actually just doing child sex.
So far, I
And it's
highly
like-
recommend the one
Oh,
we just bought.
Micro
Center.
One woman,
Which is where he
had
got
been
this weird gaming center. So it's like some kind of.
I love
I'm gonna send you a picture
because he actually
of
was someone
this.
she
I
said
I would call it a modem.
and
But
she
it's
probably
probably
clear
you can
and
see
she
through it.
helped
Yeah.
them.
It's a gaming
But
modem.
Okay,
had it not been through
Like
text,
CPU.
had he just called her,
probably an actual computer.
they never would have caught this guy. But it's
Yeah,
like,
for gaming,
so now I'm thinking,
with high quality video cards and other stuff.
Short. It's very blue and it looks like oils. And he was like, well, it can help run the 3D printer. And I was like,
So it's just a really expensive, high-end computer probably.
sheriff's department.
The one thing I'm trying to learn now is it's a program called Blender. And it's where you can design and then create and then turn it into a 3D project. So like the plaques that Chief does for the service awards, I am trying to recreate them in 3D print so that I can print them for cheaper. Chief wants them.
And then Chief can charge it to you.
No, I
Not
can
someone else.
Can you print them in metal?
Yeah, actually I can. It won't be as thick, but I can. But speaking of that, I need to know
Metal filament?
how many you have this year because when I had him make the last slew, I have
I haven't. Look, we gotta decide what we're even doing.
Yeah.
So I talked to Scott a little bit about it, because usually we do it in May. We haven't done, we haven't even talked about it in association.
Yeah.
And the fact that we only had like 5 people show up, which
Yeah.
makes me really not want to do it, so,
I'm torn because I agree both directions. I enjoy it,
yeah.
but I also, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, I think there were like 5 off-duty people, that.
And when we did for your last one, you're right.
This is a dumb question for you. You have like 40 employees, right? Yeah. Part-time reserve, all
So
that.
yeah, probably like 40, we have fewer volunteers now, so, but 30, we have 35 part-time people that are paid. and then volunteer on top of that.
Is that
Everything
more
was perfect.
cost effective than just having?
Don't ask me, it's not that,
That has been a concept,
I mean-
Well, I mean,
conversation.
that's,
So-
you're running it how it's always been ran, which is fine, but but you know more, I'm just saying,
So-
because you've obviously gone to bigger places. Is it,
So the problem with it is, the problem that
It's not adding
PD
up.
has is
Yeah.
Or, and I
You're-
also, I told one guy.
if you want full-time people here and you want full-time people to stay, the pension is not
yeah,
acceptable.
loggers is awful. That's what I
So-
told her, every time they talk about doing these studies,
And
it is not hard to call the cities and get their information. Is it a pain in the butt? Absolutely. I gave you all the information.
parking lot.
Is it worth 15 grand? No,
Okay.
versus putting that into anything else. But loggers would be my, of course, but that's,
I know you.
Right,
that's
so
not
you
gonna
would
affect
just-
all the
it would
employees, I
be-
guess.
I would
I gotta
end
quit
up,
worrying about
the fire department would just be a starting ground, people would be there for a year until they actually find the job they wanted, because they wouldn't pay enough.
But I mean, aren't they doing that anyway as part-time and reserves?
Well,
So.
Does it cost more to hire them versus employ them as, is the benefits, I guess, with the holidays and the vacation time, sick time?
well, so we get, I mean, they get, they
What
get
I mean, but you
time and a
get
half
it.
on the people that
It's when you.
are working, if they're working all day.
Well, I meant you would get it as a full-time.
The kids took him for his
Yeah.
first. And you said.
I just always wondered,
I
it's
don't-
always been a
so-
thought.
so I'll tell you what,
And I told my
what
kids,
is costly.
next year, my
You go
birthday's
in-
in June
go-
instead of March.
She'll stand out there on the bay floor and look at 35, 40 lockers filled with gear.
That's what I mean.
That's what's.
That's where, and those are fitted to you, right?
Well,
For the most part.
that first go around they were, now we just get them close. People get.
But that's what I mean, if you were to take all of that gear and just pay for, I don't know how many you would need, I would assume the same as police probably, but more. Because you would have to have your reserves and volunteers anyway, you would want them.
Yeah, you would need,
You could get away with 9, 10 counting chief,
I'm just gonna wait and see.
10 full sets of gear for your duty crew. And then you had to have a couple of
He may not, I don't know.
like floaters, basically.
That way you could have 10 full-time and then
Well, I'm sorry, I'm
And then
counting 3 people
5
on
to 10
ship.
reserves or volunteers or whatever floats your boat. I just don't know if anyone's ever looked at the map, and I didn't know if you have.
not specifically.
How dare you,
Um,
guys.
Because I mean, Stinson
Because
was
it really
part-time.
is, it really is. I just don't think,
We're
um,
going people.
well,
I'm not, they won't
I
let me
mean, I don't know
in.
what's Clay Como's,
Oh,
They're
loggers.
not a good answer.
They have loggers, it's like
But
L
what level?
6.
Oh.
Yeah, I think L6.
So they get 2% per year.
Yeah.
So it's double,
Almost every city
It's
is
double.
L6 but us.
it's double what it is here.
And their starting was only
Yeah, we're L1.
$16.30.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
it's an
is-
annuity, it's not even for
Yeah.
retirement.
Right, that's what I, yeah, no, ours is not good. I know that,
No, it's not.
but
We gotta get out and finish pulling, cause
I
I
just
did
wondered
pull some of those
we
weeds.
could save money by having
I thought I was
fully
gonna have to
staffed
put
and
that
then your
right there.
department feel more,
Oh, I'm
I guess,
telling you,
less
I-
stressed about
I-
finding people to cover certain
The
things.
one thing is with a lot of people pick up, when,
Yeah.
but
Well, it's got
if
booties.
your pool is that, if your pool is that small, then you don't, there's nobody to come in.
Are those special brownies?
They're for Linda's
Your
retirement.
police chief.
I mean, like,
Oh, they are good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Very
No, I
special.
left those at home, Jerry.
Dang it.
Laxatives?
She got them switched up though, I'm feeling pretty good already.
He goes straight to wax.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll have
You better have one.
If I have one, you have one. You already broke your diet this week anyway.
These are
And
diet.
Chipotle still sounds really good to me. So I just don't know if I'm gonna go against it tomorrow.
I don't know if I have it tomorrow.
I see you got some
I
new
may-
patrol cars out there. They tell you we had to sell them so we can replace our fire truck that got wrecked?
I thought it was an ambulance.
No, I just
Yeah.
listened to you.
You know what?
Caitlin sent me a picture of 44. She's like, look what's sitting in this bay at Liberty.
I said, I really.
The water in the, that's like the water in the fuel line.
A
The water-
deficit thing.
Water
Man,
came
that was our deal.
on, I'm like, Scott called me and asked, have we had that on there before? I was like, "Yes, I don't remember."
Yes, that's happened before. Shane would be the better person to ask because I think he threw something in the diesel and it was fine.
Say, they just added that fuel dry and.
Yeah, I think that's what Shane did
Very
last
good.
time.
You like those?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she sent me a picture. She's like, yeah, look what's backing into my bay.
Nasty though.
They think they're only a few
That's
weeks
all right.
out.
Yeah, I see their pictures. They went and previewed their new pumper. One of their new pumpers.
You know what? I forgot, we need to, we need to talk about that tonight. We'll have to bring that up.
And then
What's
I
that?
also put espresso powder.
Just
The
the
extension.
extension. It's already in the contract. Nothing has.
So I'm not gonna be able to
to-
sleep tonight, is that what you're saying?
No, yeah.
It's already,
Yeah.
because they have the
1 o'clock.
option to, for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I forgot, I need to. I'll have to-
I know you're not a sweets person. I love chocolate.
I used to eat bowl ice cream every night.
Oh my gosh, that would make you
Oh,
so
good
sick.
Lord. I could do that. I put on 10 pounds just here and there.
I did take the kids to Walmart the
I
other day
don't
and
do it
came home with
anymore.
like 9 boxes of different ice cream and popsicles.
Yeah, that's why I don't buy ice cream anymore.
Ryan comes home from school. Mama, can I have a popsicle? Yes. So I can have my freezer back.
I have to get in the car and go either to Andy's or.
Water bugs, I don't even know what they are.
I did go to the daiquiri ice.
Andy's is delicious.
I didn't have craving for daiquiri ice. So I never had it. But I just don't.
And
Jackson,
When you guys gonna upgrade from blocks to steak?
and get there. So when Thursday. we'll
I looked
be-
at the Gen
They
6
shoot
block.
themselves. What are you talking about?
So you tell me you got, now you got
Camera's still on.
a spare vehicle that you need to get rid of? Yes, send my
He
way.
said the favorite
Older than the one you got.
flavor was strawberry cheesecake. He said, oh.
You get one of them Dodges, Chief.
I don't want.
They don't like the Dodges, they're too narrow.
That's the thing they did with all the
So
kids.
you'll, hey, tell them to swap back, you give them
It'd
that
be,
one
it'd
for
be
the
a good
Dodge.
admin car.
And take pictures. I didn't want to go.
So do we have 5 officers now? Or, 7 officers?
7.
And now.
I was counting like your main guys, not
Yeah.
Heckman.
7%,
We were in a tub the other
including
night,
me.
or the other day, and
You're
her
never.
birthday.
But
She
you gotta,
said, okay, we
you gotta
got
think.
ice cream come.
Huh?
She
like,
goes,
you gotta think that,
Here? She
You
goes,
know,
no, we're not
Liberty,
going to Big Burger.
Smithville.
Kimber goes, I don't
Thank
want
you.
to.
Gladstone,
Chris goes, wait, I said, where?
I'll start over 60 now.
And she goes,
60,
oh, yeah.
65,000.
Yeah, I think I just saw a thing from the other side too.
So
That's
anyway,
where the boys are.
she
The
did
only
cake.
way that we could ever get there is if we
They,
cut cut position
in fact,
and then spread that out.
that's what we, okay, we're
Like, I
gonna
wouldn't take it, but get everybody else.
I love their cheeseburger.
So the only
Yeah,
way
they're
to get
good.
to 60.
I just wish they would.
That'd be tough.
I don't know. Just get it.
Well, I mean,
No, I'm
Really,
gonna say something.
right now, we'll never get to
You know
10
what? We have not been in there.
until we get 60. And then we'll get to 10.
And we took the boys in there before
Yeah.
Christmas. And do you know that the guy?
You're gonna,
City needs more revenue. Bottom
He was a
line.
caseworker, social worker.
have you got any,
Got out of that.
prospects on the
And
kids
so
coming
it's
out of the
his
academy?
Partner that owns.
We had one that was interested,
But do you know that
female,
he
and she
recognized-
never called us back.
We walked in
Give me your
and
number.
Jackson,
I'll
he
just
said, well, did you?
But,
Oh,
yeah.
some since I've seen you.
I'm just- what I was about to say,
Thursday?
probably better be recorded.
What are you gonna do?
Everything
I
you
don't know,
can say
that's
will
up to
be
him.
recorded, just so you know.
It's Jackson and Granny against the world.
I was just curious, I didn't know, like,
I
aren't
just
those
feel
6
like
months
we need
academies
someone
or
on one
all that, or 9
He's
months?
going
Yeah,
to be,
46.
you know, he's about.
It
to
goes
get
with
that
the-
So you're telling me once I get my medic, you know, I'm gonna survive the living here, is I come to be a patrol officer, I'll be a SWAT medic,
I mean,
one of the
he-
guys go through patrol.
I figured out
I,
what to do one day.
Well-
I'll just need I need a fire
You know?
Oh, I
cop
saw
car
that.
equipped vehicle.
They If you
Right,
want to be
some
afraid of a leaving
public safety
today.
there
Oh,
for a
really?
while.
You can go down. to
No, we ain't
Fairhouse.
going that far.
Did you ever hear from them? They're gonna be doing the mass. Okay.
But I don't think they're ready to do their
Okay.
stuff quite yet because they are talking about building.
They're getting ready to start another
Facility
EMT
or
class at your place, aren't they?
Like higher.
Saw something
That
about it.
doesn't help you a little time. I mean, I.
But
How many
I
hours
got
of
my
clinical?
medical test.
That'd be my.
No,
But I would
that's
get
not
up every
pretty
morning
good.
at 6,
Oh,
7, 2 hours every morning for family.
For paramedics, like
Then there's a.
600, 500
What?
clinical hours.
Combined it's 680 clinical hours.
How many for EMT though?
For EMT, you go like 2 days and right along, and it's more like contacts than anything else, and then 1 ER
I'll tell
day
you,
when I went.
that is one thing.
Yeah, EMT is nothing, like, you go work in ambulance 2 days, and then you work in the ER 1 day.
Oh, my God.
Cause I was gonna do the one that you guys have going on here, but I don't know if I can do clinical.
You can do the clinicals here.
I
Yeah,
just
just remember having to get off here, go.
scared.
I think
You'll
if
get on the truck.
you're moving really fast.
I mean, we'll at least let you
you
sleep
have
on
that
our bumps.
sensation of, yeah. But
We'd be like, he's got
Hepatologist made us have to.
You're going fast, but it just. has-
Yeah, there you go.
What's
That's
that?
what you're feeling,
Take
being
Me to
settled.
stairs, maybe you get sand.
Just walk up, put on your red shirt.
Switch
While you're
shirts
down
out.
underneath the
Just
seat.
like take my gun belt off.
Yeah, this is our security.
Yeah.
I think we should. Sterling was talking about wanting to do it too.
The morning,
He still wants to.
sunrise balloon, whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then.
We've been busy lately.
We all went back. there.
No,
We had
our runs are up.
mimosas.
I was like,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
is happening?
That was awesome.
Wow,
It is
I know. We've been-
And
So, yeah.
transporting too, like.
Yeah, last year was, I would say, an unusually slow year,
mm.
so, I think we're kind of back to, I mean, we were on.
Is it gonna be
I think we were
long
on
back
60
there,
calls.
Jerry?
and get-
Oh, no,
yeah,
it's not right now.
Holy cow.
crazy.
I don't know what they're talking about now. My part was done.
I could have stayed home.
There was,
We can go.
they had
now.
two things to talk about. I
Hey,
was
I
done.
got the fire pit hot, y'all could come up and had
My dogs.
few drinkies on the patio and watch the little fire of all my crap I picked out of the pasture today.
You gotta go home and watch basketball
Well, that's right, what time does it start, 7?
right now.
It's on.
Who's
Don't
your-
turn
who's your
it
kid?
Who's your Duke,
Well, that ain't gonna work.
nope, they're gone.
So who's it,
Michigan and,
who's tonight? I
Michigan
mean,
and UConn.
who's your pick tonight?
I want Michigan to win.
You think they will?
I think they will.
UConn's got-
UConn's a Cinderella story.
Yeah,
Michigan
it is.
solid.
What, the last
Yeah,
6
they
solid,
should.
yeah.
But but you play that well. You just don't play that well too much.
You hear about the coach wearing his suit? He's wearing the suit that he's worn the last 6, and he goes, I've been looking for a tailor to reline it, and I'm like, I know where you can do that. And he goes, but I don't want to be suspicious, and I don't want to break it, so he said, I'm taking it one more time. And he said the lining is literally falling apart in it. And he's wearing it tonight to the game, and he said his wife threatened him, said he cannot wear that anymore, she's gotta have it relined.
But they've been playing good. Oh, tournament.
Well, I think
Yeah. Michigan's got the adrenaline.
Man,
They'd be tough to beat.
I think they've scored 90 points in all games. I think.
Necessarily appeal to our city of this pageant thing and the barbecue thing. Nobody's ever said they wanted that.
Of course, UConn came back and beat the
So most of our city is.
Well,
65 points.
I mean, come on, man, that was,
I
one of
know she
them.
wants to be straight down
Duke.
and she wants to
Oh,
say
yeah,
she
bad
can't
pass,
bring
but
it.
I think two things had to happen. First, they had to throw it away,
Yeah.
and then the guy had to make it,
And,
You gotta have a whole bunch.
40
Two third quarter shot.
Yeah, yeah.
and then on top of it, like, I'm not asking you to get rid of.
So
volunteer
unlikely.
cleanup, I'm not asking you to
They
take
could
carbon
do that.
tax.
Yeah.
That's
They
all
could do that.
Feel like that.
But I have- I have a black and one in West
The
Michigan.
city could just go out there
John.
and help support it.
Yeah.
But Dan
And
Park
it's a-
is my-
it's a-
I
it's
mean,
a-
I
I want
understand.
Michigan to win. Yeah, they
Well,
don't.
Dan Park is 99%.
Which one do you want?
You and your guy.
Michigan.
Like, and I'm like, it's not like you've been at it 2 years, like, you've been at it many years, so it's not like. And I'm like, if somebody wants something right there, it might be You're a very important person.
Just like our street, we've got
And then for the marriage, the marriage we handle.
You go by, yeah, what do you know where it's going?
And if somebody wants something, that is in the park, or it's down the street, or something like that, all I have to do is.
One of the friends is staying at her house.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
show that kind of stuff.
just a little
And she's
explanation.
selling her, she got it.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what I mean, like- And then and then the fact that the first one they did make, I know.
Now, her friend,
But she got really expensive TikTok.
her friend that's staying
Over
there.
and over. The money somebody's getting, like, that-
It's over there right now. I went, I mean, that one. It's pretty nice.
I'm like, you can't.
I don't think I do.
So anyway, Whitney has on top of it.
Right price.
They've only, no, they've only been together once.
No,
And just, I don't think she likes constantly, but I'm part of many other boards and things like that, you know.
No.
so-
Kind of know how they are.
Yeah, I kind of know the operation and it's interesting in that, and this was where it is.
Played golf in San Francisco. Played
Like even all the stuff for the.
course,
Yeah,
it's
parks,
called
it's going
called
before.
Sharp Park.
And then when she
I
came
said,
to that.
"Can you do that?"
It's right,
She said,
right on
"I
the coast,
can."
if I were gonna have to see. So you doesn't see the ocean, but there's a big berm.
She goes, because they all know their story.
But anyway,
and they've been there longer
Built
than
like
us.
1932 by,
No, I did.
the designer was Alistair McKinsey.
But then, and then this meeting last time,
Well,
where
he's
Clark got
12.
talked about
He's got
that.
major.
Oh, really? How's that?
Well, it wasn't, I mean, so it's run by the city now, so think about like we're at the city course. And Hodge Park is not Shoal Creek, you know, or whatever, you know.
Yes, it is kind of.
Because
whatever, right?
they, I mean, it was really, big ass,
It'll kill us
so you
someday,
get
and then you
Throw
have
some
more.
sunflower
But
seeds.
the
Yeah.
whole golf course
But-
is mowed the
And I'm
same
just
level.
like, it's.
So you don't, you wouldn't know, you don't, there is no fairway route, there's no route.
So like I'm
It's
working
somewhere
out
right in
and
the middle.
kind of like-
And the fairways weren't really tight, they weren't terrible, I mean, you could hit out, but the whole place was just mowed to the same level. So,
Never had a change deck height.
Yeah, so I'm like,
Yeah, it was-
yeah.
they get in, get out, you know.
That's fun. Gets rolling too.
Yeah.
Weather gets.
And then next thing you know, it's like, oh, meeting's tight.
Like slope
Yeah,
and
right,
water.
I'll say that.
It's
But,
the same thing.
so
I would
anyways,
have it
there I am
designed
working on it, and my
Tilling
my
gas
first
is
is one of the reasons why she's
Sign,
on board to run the
Pinehurst, it's another course, it's built.
Because honestly,
You know what? Whitney, you may work at one of today's the day.
and we don't even have a pad that
Let's
Me?
go this, that.
Me?
Department heads, all three of them.
Oh, crap.
we. Yeah, done did it now, I'm out.
We're fired.
Woo! Yes.
Are you for City Hall tomorrow?
All three of you or four of you?
I think you're included.
So anyway, well, she's already got another one. She wants to do. She can't do.
Well, and this is what I told John the other day. I'm not gonna go to a pet store or somewhere and buy a damn dog. I know someone who has access to dogs that need adopted.
Yeah.
And I'll reach out to Whitney and tell
Riley
her.
County, well, she's got Mark. That's his name, Mark. And he's a little,
You were telling me, yeah.
that's got, had double hip replacements. And she said he's not long for this world, but she said she brought him down the other day. And he's just mortified of the world. I mean, all he does is sit in a corner.
That's
But
all I do. Patrick beats me.
maybe the other way around.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyway.
I like it though.
Oh, now I'm getting here. Okay,
Now the truth comes out.
More.
Yes. There was one day I had to go to work and I walked in and it was the bathroom station. I looked in the mirror and just, there's in the definitely looks like a hand mark.
Rough playing.
Yeah, Nicole goes, oh, we'll find my side. Like, no. She's like, yeah, right. You know, fuck.
Oh, God. But she brought him down the other day, so she, at the little gal that's the adopted mom, and she called Whitney and she goes, I'm Martin, this is Nels trained, and she goes, oh, bring him down, bring him down. So, and she said, I went out to the car, and when he sees Whitney now, he wags his tail. And she carried him inside, and little gal that trims their nails, she just took him in right there. She had him all cuddled up and she holds him while they trim his nails. And she said he just, like that. But she said, we do it pretty quick now. And she said, and then I took him out in the play yard. It was empty. And she said, we went out there and played. And I sat down and she said, just repeat all over.
Kristen said that, so we could see it, he copied me on the email. No. It's a stupid manual. I ChatGPT, I got to read it back.
Always needs to read it.
She can't read it.
I can't read it.
So he sent me some stuff. I said, I read, I have read, and you have the proposal. You are a real gift, and I appreciate your project. I think you could, or could be best used by any city council resident who has this committee should be guided by spirit and full disclosure, but I see a lot of references to actions that are not part of the mission of the parks. Thanks for your effort. It's not fucking wrong.
It's a mixed reading.
Okay.
That's my plan. Oh, she might, because I haven't been quiet about it. I told Crystal, my Crystal just wants to like, that'd be okay. I'm like, it's gonna be figure out 3 more bosses, but we can't really say things to you, but I have no fucking grounds for making you in. And I'm like, you need to be taking care of the damn park anyways, because you and your team are the ones that do all the fucking work.
And Reen
She enjoys
said,
it.
huh?
Lee enjoys that.
Well, and Reen said, I'm taking over the readings.
And that's what she said. She said, well, I was informed by Dean that they're planning to have that at the fire station this year. And I'm
We
like,
had talked
okay.
about that, yeah. The Mayor's Christmas tree. Because it's back here.
Can't see anything.
Yeah,
It comes back here,
you need it where.
Let's put a big oak tree out front, you know, we can put a temporary tree out and lights,
Well, yeah.
run it across, people come to the memorial.
We'll go out in the country, find one, good damn right.
Yeah. I got a big oak tree either.
Yeah.
It's 20-footer.
Go for it, go for it.
Stand that fucker up and then call Birmingham, bring in a ladder truck over so that he lights on it safely, because I ain't climbing the ladder to the top of that thing. Here, Ree, we're gonna put you up there to put the star on, you ready? You go right ahead, I can see you saying that.
Have you talked to her?
No, she just texted me yesterday because she wanted to know if Becky and I had been out. And so she wanted to know if Becky had gotten out to her constituents. And I told her, I said, we're looking at about 24 to 30.
She's got it all day long.
Every one of these candidates are running unopposed.
And I said, I said 2/3 of that was Becky, and I said, and the others few were Dana, she asked, because she had 12 people that she wanted to go see. And she said,
Yeah,
oh,
I
okay.
told you Dana sent me a text message, and well, I think on the cards you needed to, and I said, Dana, I am not making these cards.
Oh, no,
They're
mine,
Yeah.
oh, there's,
I wonder if I can
I fixed
plastic
them.
weld them back together.
She's
No.
got new ones ordered.
I got
have
new.
a little wire, I got a plastic, it's called a plastic welder, and I can put it in little sticks
no, it's okay, they're fine.
fuse it back together.
I mean, we cleaned the pasture today with these. So,
And the cup holder of the tractor.
no, they're on my face, I can't drive that tractor without glasses on. I'm blind as a bat, are you kidding?
You go by
But
feel anyway,
I do
right?
have
So what's
I'm-
up with your new neighbor?
Which one?
The one who complained you read about?
I just like a bad out of hell.
He lives in my old
Did
house.
that chick?
First thing that I questioned was he was spent the whole weekend, 2 weekends ago, with a power washer that wouldn't stay on. So I hear it go. Nothing. This went on 3/4 of the day. Finally got it going. The roof of that house is quite. Oh yeah, and he's got 2
Is it the
dogs.
house that had the crazy lady and her mom living in it? Where
No,
the ex-husband tried to.
That's where people. Those people. Don't want to. So anyway, then I see him up.
They fired you, chief, I'm leaving. Here's my notice.
I'm still good for another day.
Okay, all right.
Not if they fire
Then he's
me,
like-
like, 'cause then we could just go back to the property.
There you go. Hey, you're going forward anyway.
Then he
True.
started power
You're so
washing his
true.
roof.
power washing his roof.
Yeah, it was up on the roof, power washing it. This was all until it was dark. The dogs barked the whole time. Well, now we've got this muscle car, and he gets up in the morning, and I can hear it. I can hear it. When it starts going up the hill. He goes up the hill, right around the corner, and then hits it. He is live.
I think I've heard him.
Oh, let me tell you.
When?
So I got.
So we basically just need to accept A through C and then A through
I was out there saying,
E.
I wish we could
withdrawal.
withdraw.
The withdrawal from those
Turning
seven.
everywhere but loose out of that engine.
I
Anyway,
need a motion in a
so
second.
then I hear him go up the road, and the motor gets up to the stop sign, stops. First time I've ever seen him stop. Oh,
It's on your road.
Yeah.
Is this
oh,
the
no,
One.
black pickup truck?
No, no.
No.
That black pickup truck flies too.
Yeah, it's on, is that a new resident?
well, now I've got 4 of them that are around. Now Steve drives a Ram, but he doesn't.
No, this is a black pickup truck. And he
The new cop has,
It's a small pickup truck.
Talking to her son.
Yeah, I saw that. Remember you guys
I
were
cannot.
out all talking?
Brenda?
I drove by.
Is Stephanie out there with your son?
Yeah, I think she's in the restroom.
yeah, I don't know who that is. I'll have to get on that. I'll have to get on my track.
That's okay. But we don't have a quorum until you sit down.
Okay.
I make a motion to come out of closed session.
Second.
Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Callaghan,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Okay.
Under new business, I'm gonna make a motion that we accept items A, B, and C under new business and A, B, C, D, and E in consideration of ordinances as withdrawn by the applicant.
And that applicant is RPV.
RPVP only.
Is there a second to that? Linda did the second.
Second.
Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Callaghan,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Thank you. And at this point, we need to handle F through J. Matthew, would you please read Council Bill number 3642?
An ordinance authorizing and approving an agreement for inmate housing between the city of Pleasant Valley, Missouri and Caldwell County Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, first and second, any discussion? Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Callaghan,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
I need you to read ordinance number,
I need to do that twice.
no, Council Bill number 3642, sorry. Read it aloud.
An ordinance authorizing and approving an agreement for inmate housing between the city of Pleasant Valley, Missouri and Caldwell County Sheriff's Office.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Yeah, any discussion? Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Callaghan,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
All right, let's go on to Council Bill number 3643. Please read that aloud.
An ordinance amending the city of Pleasant Valley Personnel Manual, section 302, holidays and personal days.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Any discussion? Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Callaghan,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
All right. Motion's approved. Yes? No, you didn't read it aloud, did you? Okay. Go ahead and do that.
An ordinance amending the city of Pleasant Valley Personnel Manual, section 302, holidays and personal days.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Discussion, finally. Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're gonna go on to Council Bill number 3644. We'll entertain a motion to do that. Or read them aloud.
An ordinance amending section 205, introductory period to the City of Pleasant Valley Personnel Manual.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussions? Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Okay. Motion's approved. Clerk, read it out loud again.
An ordinance amending section 205, introductory period to the City of Pleasant Valley Personnel Manual.
Question second.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Alrighty, motion approved. Now we're going for reading of Council Bill 3645.
An ordinance amending the City of Pleasant Valley Personnel Manual to add section 515, Fire Department after-hours visitor access policy.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, discussion. Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Read it aloud.
An ordinance amending the City of Pleasant Valley Personnel Manual to add section 515, Fire Department after-hours visitor access policy.
So moved.
Second.
Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Okay. Motion's approved. Is that it now? No, we have one more.
Two.
Okay, let's address Council Bill 3646.
An ordinance approving an agreement between the City of Pleasant Valley, Missouri and the Board of Police Commissioners of Kansas City for public safety mutual aid services.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion, questions? Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
Read it aloud again.
An ordinance approving an agreement between the City of Pleasant Valley, Missouri and the Board of Police Commissioners of Kansas City for public safety mutual aid services.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Last time, any discussion, questions? Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
All right, motion approved. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Absolutely. Motion to adjourn.
Oh, wait a minute.
sorry.
I just wanted to, just point information on the, on our ambulance, loan to Liberty. The 6-week period had ended and they had requested the 6-week extension. They don't think they're gonna use all 6 weeks, so maybe they're like 2 weeks out, but, it was in the contract that we, created, so there's nothing that has to be voted on, just for you to let you know that.
And FYI,
Yes, that
Okay.
they did extend it for
Thanks,
6 weeks.
Chief.
yes. That'll be good to put in the minutes. All right,
Motion to
now,
adjourn.
a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Who did it? Okay,
Dean did.
all right. Clerk call the roll.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Gallagher,
Yes.
Jacoby,
Yes.
Showers,
Yes.
Freeman.
Yes.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Thank
That wasn't a 18-minute meeting.
I beat him out.
Hey, Jared.
He's got more meetings.
I'm thinking dinner or something like
Hey,
that.
Jared, come here.
Your last
We
meeting
did,
couldn't
we
be a
did
short one,
solve
right?
a massive problem.
It couldn't have been worse.
Okay, now the question, where is, so tomorrow's the voting,
What positions? I didn't even.
Linda's not running again. Her seat's up. Becky.
You can go right through the box. The old one.
Then Stephanie's up.
Dean is up.
I'm sorry, not Stephanie, Serenity.
Serenity, Debbie, and Dean are up for reelection.
I'm telling you, and you'll probably buy clothes.
And I think that's all that's on the ballot here. There's no
Debbie's on the ballot.
Oh, we're not gonna do heat here. Only for the people.
They already have running water.
Like my dad.
You remember when
We're in.
He has. It's